The East Bolaang Mongo Regency formed as a new autonomy region which determined by Indonesian Republic Ordinance Number 29 year of 2008. So, the function of regional government according to the Ordinance Number 32 year of 2004 about the regional government is to increase the prosperity of society which contained in development policy document as the result of society crystallization aspiration. The essential of development is an activity moved simultaneously, consists of planning, realization, and evaluation. All activities above are supported by development policy, so that becoming representative orientation in doing development. The planning of development cannot be separate from owned economic power. The economic potential of the East Bolaang Mongo Regency is very large and having the high superior comparative appeal with the other region in North Sulawesi, especially in the field of agriculture, sub-plantation sector, sub-fishery sector, also tourism sector. Because of that, those sectors above will be used as an economic prime mover in the East Bolaang Mongo Regency. Tutuyan, the capital of the East Bolaang Mongo Regency, is a new economy region, was raised from Bolaang Mongo Regency. The district of East Bolaang Mongo, about 910,176 square kilometers. It consists of 51 villages which spread in 5 sub-districts. They are Sub-District of Kotabunan, Sub-District of Tutuyan, Sub-District of Nuangan, Sub-District of Modayak, and Sub-District of West Modayak. The border of administration area of East Bolaang Mongo Regency consists of the northern east border of Sub-District of Tauluan, Sub-District of Tombatu, and Sub-District of Ratatoto, Southeast Minahasa Regency. Southern east border of Maluku Aquatic, Western east border in Sub-District of Lolayan, Sub-District of East Pasi, Bolaang Mongo Regency, Sub-District of East Kota Mobagu, and Kota Mobagu City. Eastern east border of Maluku Aquatic and Sub-District of Pinolosian, South Bolaang Mongo Regency. The population of East Bolaang Mongo Regency are 56,175 people with combination of 34,145 male or about 52.39% and 31,025 of female or about 47.61%. The rate of people grown in the average of 5 years later is 2.75%. Means of livelihood of people on the average move in agriculture sector about 77.61%. The East Bolaang Mongo Regency as a new raised territory has a potential natural resource that promises enough if it is processing rightly. The natural resource consists of agriculture, fishery, mining, and tourism. The agriculture potential, especially if the field of plantation of coconut, clove, cacao, and coffee spread in most areas at East Bolaang Mongo Regency. Likewise, the fishery potential, it can be seen by vessel catching fish activity and the home base in Jiko Molobok, Nuangan, Matabulu, and Jiko Belanga village. for mining and energy potential like gold, iron sands, and geothermal can be found in same territory in East Bolaang Mongondo Regency. The gold mining areas are divided by private entrepreneur processing mining, which conventionally processed by the origin people. The gold mining, which processed by private entrepreneur in Lanut, Tobongon, the mining area in Mintu, sub-district of Modayak, and other villageal mining areas, or Peti in Bulawan village at the sub-district of Kotabunan. The iron sands mining are processed by private entrepreneurs, which only spread from Paret village at the sub-district of Kotabunan, Tutuyan 1 and Tutuyan 2 village, and Togit village at the sub-district of Tutuyan, the North Motongkat and Motongkat village at the sub-district of Nuangan. There are so many contents of geothermal can be found in East Bolaang Mongondo. It can be seen on the Ambang Mountain at the sub-district of Modayak. The geothermal potential able to produce energy about 280 megawatt, which can be supply the electric need of the East Bolaang Mongondo and around it. For tourism potential and its objects like Moat Lake, Ambang's climbing tourism, horticulture tourism in New Bongkudai and Moat, the beach tourism and Kumaike Island, Nenas Island, Laga Island, Kotabunan Sea Garden, the Matabulu waterfall tourism object Bukaka and Purworejo. Beside of its function as the tourism object, the waterfall also can be used as electric power station that can be fulfillment the society's electric need. The development policy in East Bolaang Mongondo Regency at 2010 as a beginning program of the regional government planning that focuses in some aspects. They are the overcoming of destitution and fulfillment the basic requirements of society, the improvement of job vacancy and infestation in order to repair the economic development, revitalization in the field of agriculture, fishery, plantation and forestry, and villages development, the improvement accessibility, education quality and healthy in order to improve the human resource quality. Acceleration of infrastructure development in the center of the Regency and villages in order to develop the smallest districts and open the access for the centers of production and the center of trade. Development of the tourism business in order to develop the original region income. Motivate the acceleration of geothermal energy development for fulfillment the need of region electricity and industrial. Solidify the unity spirit and stabilization of safety and orderliness. Based on 8 focused policies above, the spelling out of program in 2010 for every sector consists of the agriculture sector, sharing development with gone up, exaggerate at the latest year development and infrastructure repair with support the agriculture sector like irrigation, embung and the path of the center of agriculture. Opening the path access to the center of production, rejuvenation and expansion the coconut plantation, clove, coffee and cacao. Establishment the sea garden of coconut and the other seed plantation, preparing the dryer plantation product. In sub-forestry sector, prohibiting the illegal logging, reforestation, determining the border of forest based on its benefit, the using of forest buffer zone for the society's economic around it. On sub-fishery sector, prohibiting illegal fishing, determination fishing area, development the fish option place, making shorter the fish trade line, cooperation with the private and entrepreneur for buying fish, to powerful the fishers' capitalization, motivating the modernization of tools catching fish, helping the tools catching fish for traditional fishers, motivating the private entrepreneur to make cold storage. The mining and energy sector, sub-mining sector, defending the mining without drought, prohibiting illegal mining. on sub-energy sector, motivating the acceleration of the newest energy development like geothermal, Ambang Mountain, and looking for the other newest energy resources like mining hydro and solar cell, motivating the state electricity enterprise to powerful the first-rate network for 24 hours. The tourism sector, arranging the main plan of tourism development, promoting the tourism object like Moat Lake, Ambang Mountain, climbing tourism, New Bongkudai, and Moat horticulture tourism, Kumeke Island Beach, Nenas Island, Laga Island, the Kotabunan Sea Garden, Matabulu Waterfall, Bukaka, and Purworejo. Arranging the master plan of Moat Lake tourism object, Ambang mountain climbing, and New Bongkudai and Moat horticulture tourism. The communication sector, making of the new road and repairing the road, opening transportation access to the capital of Regency, motivating the acceleration of state and Trans-Sulawesi Road development and the Regency's road, motivating the acceleration of living arriving car from the capital to the all East Bolaang Mondo path, opening the signal route for public transportation from the center of Regency to the other areas, motivating the private entrepreneur inserting the passenger to go to the capital of province and the other neighborhood areas, motivating the provider phones such as Indosat, Telkomsel, Pro XL, Flexi to powerful the networking, motivating Telkom to powerful the network and infrastructure. The education sector, fulfillment the education estimate 20% from APBD, school rehabilitation, adding the classroom, building the school's library, adding the teacher and specific staff, scholarship and advanced education. The culture sector, growing up the local culture and taking care of and keeping the complexity culture with growing up in human society. The health sector, infrastructure development in the field of health like Polindes, Puskesmas, clinic, hospital, and medical tools, disease prevention, and adding the medical staff and medical tools. The environment sector, the controlling coast abrasion, planting the mangrove, the controlling of natural disaster, monitoring the environment in mining area, and the environment laboratory development. The layout sector, the arranging of Regency's layout, building Tutuyan become the beautiful city, cool and green that having aesthetic value, motivating the growing extensively development area such as Modayak and Kotabunan. The government sector, building the government infrastructure, good and clean government, and free from corruption, collusion, and nepotism, adding employers by action of snaring CPNS, the human resources quality development by functional course, structural, and advanced education. The communal housing and settlement sector, the preparation of clean and hygienic water, the development dryness in the hometown and around it, street illumination, and building the settlement street. The manpower sector, the absorption of most manpower especially in the field of construction, mining and energy, tourism, in the plantation sector especially for the part labor. The raising quality and productivity, the skilled manpower, the expansion of workshop tools, the expansion and development of work chase, protection and development labor institution, and the social job security. The transmigration sector, transmigration establishment, building the infrastructure of transmigration area, motivating the acceleration of new transmigration building at Matabulu village for 200 families, raising the connecting road to the capital. As an urbanization area, it is need to control the area for the visitors. If there will be most visitors coming, it will make bad impact and will be made dirty settlement, so that it needed to be focused on the scope aspect. Supporting the human society to drop an opportunity for urbanization line by opening the new exertion like hotel, inn, home rent, and room rent. The financial sector, supporting the bank sector to get the opportunity that approximately the incoming budget on 2010 will reach about 300 billion rupiah. Expected the bank can control the spread of money so that can be divided to the other area and the controlling of money with spread wording of inflation. Thus, the private sector can get the opportunity that can impact to the labor reservation and developing human society's incoming per capita. The infestation sector, shorter bureaucracy, giving tax holiday or the easier thing for the investor, promoting the natural resource of East Bolaang Mongondo and the other things in the field of industrial, trading and service. Can be hoped the government infestation value will be impact to the human society economic sector mover. The trading sector, industry, cooperative and the small middle exertion, building the trade infrastructure and developing traditional market. Supporting the private sector to increase the commerce volume, especially at the agriculture produce like copra, cacao, and horticulture. Commodity value stability from society like agriculture, plantation, and fishery. The 9 staples supplies control, constructing and building the small industrial, supporting and building the small middle exertion, and supporting the bank, empowering the financial capital. The East Bolaang Mongondo Regency is a new regency in North Sulawesi, having many sectors that most getting opportunity to be developed by national investors and local investors, either who interested to invest the fund and constructing with the government.